10 mind-blowing facts you'll never forget. Buckle up because we're about to take you on a ride through 10 mind-blowing facts that will make you question everything you thought you knew. These wild truths span from the deep ocean to the vast reaches of space and everything in between. Some of them are so crazy you'll have a hard time believing they're real. But trust us, they are. Ready to dive in? And before we get started, make sure you smash that subscribe button for more epic content every week from CuriousCasts. Let's go! 1. There's a jellyfish that can clone itself. Introducing the Turritopsis dohrnii, better known as the immortal jellyfish. When injured or under stress, this remarkable creature can revert back to its polyp stage, essentially starting its life over. This ability makes it biologically immortal, capable of cheating death and living indefinitely under the right conditions. How cool is that? 2. Your body has more bacteria cells than human cells. Here's a wild thought. There are more bacterial cells in your body than there are human cells. In fact, it's estimated that bacteria outnumber your human cells by a ratio of about 10 to 1. Most of these bacteria are harmless or even beneficial, especially in your gut, helping you digest food and keep your immune system strong. So technically, you're more bacteria than human. 3. Otters hold hands when they sleep to keep from drifting apart. Sea otters are incredibly cute, and one of their most adorable habits is holding hands while they sleep. This behavior keeps them from drifting apart in the water while they rest. Sometimes they even form rafts of otters, all holding on to each other to stay together. Talk about friendship goals. 4. The Earth used to have 2 moons. Believe it or not, Earth may have had a second moon millions of years ago. According to one scientific theory, a smaller moon once orbited the Earth alongside the one we have today. Eventually, this second moon collided with the larger one, creating the surface we see now with its craters and mountainous regions. Who knew our planet had such a dramatic lunar past? 5. The heart of a shrimp is located in its head. Shrimp are more than just tasty seafood, they've got some bizarre anatomy too. The heart of a shrimp is located in its head, not its chest. Their circulatory system is also open, meaning that their organs float freely in a mixture of blood and fluid, rather than being confined to blood vessels. It's like a totally different blueprint for life. 6. Trees can talk to each other. Using a system scientists have dubbed the Wood Wide Web, trees can communicate with each other through underground networks of fungi. These fungal connections allow trees to share resources like nutrients and even warn each other of danger. So the next time you walk through a forest, remember, you're surrounded by a network of trees quietly talking beneath your feet. 7. Your tongue print is as unique as your fingerprint. Everyone knows that fingerprints are unique, but did you know that your tongue also has its own unique print? The texture and shape of every person's tongue is different, making it just as distinct as a fingerprint. Imagine identifying people by their tongues instead of their fingertips. Now that's a fun twist on identity. 8. You can fit all the planets of the solar system between the Earth and the Moon. It's hard to imagine the vastness of space, but here's a fun comparison. The distance between Earth and the Moon is about 238,855 miles. Incredibly, you could fit all the planets in our solar system, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune side by side within that distance. Space is huge, but it's also full of surprising ways to understand its scale. 9. A flea can jump 150 times its own height. Fleas might be tiny, but they've got some serious hops. These little insects can jump up to 150 times their own height, which would be like a human jumping over a 30-story building. That's why they're so good at hitching a ride on their hosts. They can leap from one spot to another with ease. 10. Some turtles can breathe through their butts. Yes, you heard that right. Certain species of turtles, such as the Australian Fitzroy River turtle, can actually absorb oxygen through their cloaca, a multi-purpose opening at the rear of their bodies. This unusual adaptation allows them to stay underwater for long periods without coming up for air. It might sound strange, but it works perfectly in their aquatic environment. And there you have it. 10 mind-blowing facts that are guaranteed to make you see the world in a whole new way. Which one blew your mind the most? Drop a comment and let us know. And hey, don't keep these awesome facts to yourself. Like, share and subscribe to CuriousCasts for more epic content every week. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode.